Tens of thousands of people rallied in Russia Sunday to mourn the killing of Russian opposition leader. Protesters marched through the streets holding posters and banners to mourn the killing of former Vice President Boris Nemtsov. Nemtsov was killed on the street on Friday and was scheduled to lead an opposition march on Sunday. He often spoke out against Vladimir Putin. Nemtsov's allies believe that the Kremlin was involved in his killing. Putin has condemned the killing.
The Justice Department's report on the Ferguson, Missouri Police Department is nearly complete. This comes 6 months after the death of Ferguson teen Michael Brown. The report says the Ferguson police have a history of racial profiling that may have intensified the riots after Brown's death. The report says police have targeted African Americans, disproportionately arresting and ticketing blacks and relying on the fines to balance the city's budget. The report is expected to be officially released in the coming weeks.
Since Disney star Zenaida Coleman confronted the fashion police over a racist comment about her hair, viewers are discussing what happens when jokes cross the line. Alexis Williams has more on the lack of diversity harms Hollywood.
It's been a week since Disney star Zendaya Coleman confronted fashion police host Juliana Rancic for saying she looked like she smelled of patchouli oil and weed after she wore faux dreadlocks to the Academy Awards. But the comment sparked an ongoing debate about what a predominantly white cast of fashion critics continues to find humorous about black hair. Ariane Thompson from USA Today says Rancic's joke was just a classic case of casual racism.
It definitely goes back to white privilege and sort of being able to say, think, do whatever you want without thinking about how it impacts other people.
Rancic immediately apologized via Twitter and claimed her remark had nothing to do with race. Everyone from singer Solange Knowles to Selma director Ava DuVernay tweeted their support to Coleman. Thompson says Hollywood's backlash against Rancic does not surprise her.
Black women and women in general in Hollywood certainly do band together because there are shared experiences where you deal with the same sort of brand of ignorance or the same kinds of questions or the same sorts of uncomfortable situations, and so you get it.
Thompson says more questions should be asked of the fashion police.
What authority does the cast of fashion police have to talk about people's style? Whose standard of beauty are we talking about? Whose preferences are we talking about? So this kind of stuff happens all day, every day. Who's in the writer's room at Fashion Police? Who's behind the camera at Fashion Police? Who's sitting in on these tapings?
Fashion Police returns to E! On Friday, March 30th without co-host Kelly Osbourne, who quit the show in light of the controversy. Alexis Williams, District Wire News.
The first black Latino player in Major League Baseball died Sunday morning of natural causes at the age of 90. Manny Minoso was known for helping to pave the way for other minorities in baseball. He played for 17 seasons and was a star slugger for the Chicago Cubs.
Today is National Read Across America Day, and students across the country are celebrating their love of reading. The holiday falls on Dr. Seuss's birthday. The children's book author wrote classics such as The Cat in the Hat, The Lorax, and Green Eggs and Ham.
The Montgomery County Council is set to vote tomorrow on a new law that would ban dogs from puppy mills in the county. Jordan Sharp spent some time with a local breeder to get an idea of how certified breeders can offer better choices for dog buyers.
Commercial breeding operations, and they may be a thing of the past in Maryland. Experts agree that local breeders present a much better dog buying experience. Gail Boynton is the owner of Boynton's Labradors in Germantown. Her operation is small and she specializes in only Labrador retrievers.
You have puppy mills who have 4 and 5 different breeds of dogs, and they go around and they collect them from different places. You have no idea where they're coming from. And then you have a lot of health issues with the dogs as they get older.
Boynton's has only 2 litters of puppies per year, and altogether she has 7 females and 1 male. This is to make sure the puppies she sells are healthy and properly socialized.
But what I do is I expose them to children. I have them with other dogs. The puppies progress, and I have them with the other dogs as well, so that they develop the socialization skills that they need, because they are a pack.
Boynton's dogs are able to play outside and they have plenty of room to run around. Because of how small scale she is, Boynton is able to do even more to help her puppies get ready to be purchased.
And I also have them crate trained, and I have them potty trained by the time they leave at 8 weeks.
Boyntons can also give you history and certification of where your potential pooch is from in order to make sure the dog has a good bloodline and pedigree. The ASPCA says that if you want a dog, adoption or rescue should be your first choice. However, if you can't find what you want from a shelter, make sure you find a responsible breeder and always meet the puppy's parents and see where they lived. In Germantown, Jordan Sharp, District Wire News.
Coming up, find out about an unlikely shop in Union Market.